Happy Vlogmas Day 17. I have two to do. I have Christmas pudding and a snowman. Nurture nature. Volunteer for a day at your local green space. Almond milk and honey body butter. Enrich the earth. Start a compost heap out of your veggie scraps. Funny thing is, I'm going to start a compost club with Emily, so we have actually spoken about getting a compost bin. A brow and lash comb. My nails are starting to look sad, so I think it's time I need to cut them off. This one has broken really far down. This one is broken on both sides. And this one has broken off, so I think it's time to cut them all off. Good morning. Oh, how have we used so many cups? Had a lovely weekend. I need to start wrapping presents. On Thursday, I'm going to have Vlogmas with Nicole, so I'm very much looking forward to that. I need to finally wrap up and do the card and post out my prize to the winner. So most of the post office. I'm also going to pop into Wilkinson's. They have that stuff I wanted to get for around the door, like the draft proofing, like seal stuff. I was going to get it on Amazon, but the price isn't that different and I can have it here straight away. I don't have Prime on Amazon, so. These were £2.50 and now they're £2 in Wilkinson's. We were naughty and we stopped by Greg's. Today's haul, we have the Greg's melt for lunch. Tea bags. This will be for dinner with some salad and then we'll do cheese. And then I got these things. So I got that one for the front door. I might try this one for some of the inside doors. When it was really windy, I could feel the draft coming through. And then some hand wash in this instead of like the normal ones because it's less plastic. I'm trying this draft proofing on the door. So on here, there's like, it's in 3 sections. I'm just putting it along the side. It's already got the adhesive on it, so you just stick it on. See if this will work. So I'm going to do it round, all the way around, and see if that reduces the draft. It worked! Door can still shut and I'm not feeling a draft. Around, so perfect. Whilst I was on a roll with this one, I'm going to try this one now. This one is thicker and this one's different. This is just, I've said this so many times, sorry. It is completely flat, as you can see. It does separate into 2 different strips. Is either like a P or a B. On this diagram, it shows you the best way for it to face. So where the lock is, where the hinge is, and the top of the door. So I'm going to try that. Door is successfully draft proofed. So I used the thicker P-shaped one along the top and along the hinge side. I then used the one I use in the interior doors along the top of the actual door and then above the P-shaped one, just because our door's a bit wonky. I did originally have the P-shaped seal along the side, but it was too thick, so I couldn't lock the door. So then I used the flat interior one along here. And in areas around here, I was still getting a draft, so I doubled it up. And instead of putting it against like the other side, if that makes sense, so in like the bit of the door, it'd be here, I put it along this side and then the door managed to lock okay. I then put the flat one along the bottom as well as the P-shaped one, and there are no more drafts, and it's definitely a reduction in noise. I can't really hear the traffic outside, and I ran my hand all the way around and I don't feel any drafts at all. Welcome back to another cooking show with Leanne. Paul is busy still working. I'm going to make the really quick jacket potatoes I was saying about earlier. So you want to wash your potatoes. These aren't that big, so I have a side salad with them. You can have beans, you can have whatever. First thing you want to do is preheat your oven to around 220 degrees. And we're going to put these in the microwave. So once you've washed them, you want to get a knife or a fork and you just want to prick them all over, put them on a plate and microwave them for 3 minutes. Then turn them over, microwave them for another 3 minutes. Then they are ready to go in the oven. Before you put in the oven, you could always put some oil on it, some salt and pepper onto the skin. Put in the oven for only 20 minutes. Once that's done, cut it open, put some nice butter on there, grate some cheese, salt and pepper. That's just how we're gonna have it, just really super quick and easy. Dinner's ready. Yeah. Select some radishes as well.
Special ingredients.
What did you just add?
Tabasco. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. We're gonna stuff the chimney.
Yay!
Newspaper.
Stop any draft because front door is done, these two doors are done.
What do we need to do? Stuff a bin bag with newspaper?
Yes.
Let's see how we're doing. Might be a tiny little draft, but it won't be as bad as it was.
Let's do the hand thing. And that is it, stuffed up the chimney. We are back into the kitchen and I am going to be doing some baking, but not food. So, oh, did you see that little spin there? We're going to be using Emo. I've never used this before, but I have been inspired. I watched Victoria from the craftyfox.uk on Instagram. Follow her, she's hilarious. She did this 5 weeks ago. I got this on eBay. It's the cheapest that I found it. The person that she followed this from actually used some white, some black and mixed it together and marbled it. But I think I'm just gonna go for now, just to kind of practice. I'll just do it in white. And then if I ever get around to doing it kind of a marbled effect where you twist them and roll it out and it looks all swirly and cool. But just for the purpose of this, in case it goes wrong, just gonna go for white. I've got some black acrylic paint to splash across it. And what Victoria did, got some Sharpies. These were from Amazon. I thought I was ordering 3, but I got back of 4. It's bronze, black, silver, and gold. For the rim of the dish, I've got gold. Oh, also, if you saw on stories that time, I got this Mod Podge. It was in Hobbycraft reduced. These were, I think, like 70p each, the cheapest I've seen it, and put this on to seal it. This one is, I got gloss. They also do mattes if you wanted it to be sealed but matte. There is that version too, but I want it to be all nice and shiny. Let's see if this goes wrong. Just gonna use 1 pack. This is their 85 grams. Excuse today, I've just been in a onesie. Don't need the heating on as much if I wrap up warm. What else can I make afterwards? Any suggestions? If you guys have used this before, what have you made? To warm it up in your hands, squeeze it into a ball and then roll it out. So I'm making this for one of my friends. I don't think she watches my videos, so it won't ruin the surprise for her. And if this looks nice, then I might try making more. I've preheated the oven to 110 degrees and then it will bake there for 30 minutes. Rolling pin. Oh, it's like stuck. I didn't like my surface. I'm gonna try it on my chopping board. Okay, it's back into a ball. So now it's in a nice little circle. If I bring you guys closer maybe. Now we're going to create a lip, so a rim around the edge. I want to smooth in here. Have some like marks from my nails. I want it to look handmade, but not like here are my fingerprints and my nail marks. Cool, something like that I think will look good. Okay, now for the painting splashing. If I practice this first, then I'll do it. Maybe I'll put some newspaper down. I added the black acrylic paint into a bowl, added some water, and I'm practicing my splashing. Ooh, that looks good. Tried blowing some as well. See how that looked. Cool, I think I'm done with that. There are quite a few large blobs and then some look quite cool as I used the straw and blew them a little bit. So I'm gonna put that in the oven and see what happens in 30 minutes. It's now out of the oven. I've put it on a plate just to help it cool. Once it's cooled, you can then go around with a pen to do the rim and then use a glaze if you'd like. So with the gold Sharpie, I just went round the edges. This looks so good. So all that's left is to glaze it. Call me crazy, but I went around all of the edge. I just thought it looked a little bit plain with just it on the rim, because the rim on it's quite thick. So I went around all of the edges. I think that looks a million times better.